YouTube, what's good, guys? It's your boy TD, and I'm back again with another video from Fantasy Good Sports, guys. And today's video is going to be on my 5 top ranking running backs in a redraft league, guys. Yes, in my redraft league, I'm going to give you my top 5 guys. So, guys, with no further ado, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to this channel. This is cutting edge content. So, with no further ado, guys, the first running back that I'm taking off the board in a redraft league is CMC. Yes, guys, CMC. And the reason why I'm taking CMC, guys, is that he's a hybrid and he plays for San Fran, which is one of the best situations to be in as a running back, where they're going to use him out in space, put him in the slot, out wide, so he's going to catch passes, especially in a PPR league. I love CMC. We know he's great, but with being with Kyle Shanahan, he's going to protect his health. So he has Debo to take carries. He also has Elijah Mitchell, and that doesn't hurt CMC value because he's a hybrid. He's going to be used all over the field. So that's why I want CMC in San Francisco in a redraft league. It's going to be very dynamic, guys. Easy running back taking. Everybody knows that, right? So let's move on. My number 2 running back, guys. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to this channel. This is cutting edge content. So my number 2 running back, guys, is Jonathan Taylor. Yes, guys, Jonathan Taylor. Now, listen, I know the offensive line wasn't great last year. I know they don't have a quarterback. I'm sorry. They don't have a quarterback, but it doesn't matter. I believe that they're going to get the right quarterback there, even if it's Lamar Jackson, even if it's Will Levis. I don't believe it's going to be Anthony Richardson. If they do draft Anthony Richardson, they will have another quarterback there starting ahead of him, maybe even Gardner Minshew, which is a pretty good backup. Gardner Minshew can start this whole season. I'm okay with that. Jonathan Taylor's going to get all the goal line opportunities. So, remember, I'm a 0 RB guy. But if I do go robust RB, which is 9 ways to skin a cat, right? So you just don't have to go 0 RB to win a championship. I'm going with Jonathan Taylor as my number 2 running back off the board. And this is just for redraft. I will do dynasty rankings as far as my top 5 later, guys. And also, if you want my whole list of my running backs, my top 24 running backs, go subscribe to my OnlyFans. The link is in the description. So, guys, the reason why I like Jonathan Taylor is we know that he's a young running back, and his first game that he missed in his whole life was last year. And it was mainly, I think he could have came back, but why would they waste him on a team that doesn't have a great offensive line and they're not going to even go to the playoffs, right? So I still love Jonathan Taylor talent. He's still the number 1 running back there. No Nyheim Hines. I think he's going to catch a lot of more passes this year. So Jonathan Taylor for my number 2 running back. Moving on to my number 3 guy is Kenneth Walker from the Seattle Seahawks. Yes, guys, Kenneth Walker. The reason why Kenneth Walker is my number 3 running back that I'm taking off the board in a redraft is he's getting all the goal line opportunities. It's hard to find bell cow guys that's getting all the goal line opportunities. But when you in a Pete Carroll system, he's going to give his starting running back all the goal line opportunities. Rashad Penny is gone. So DJ Dallas and Travis Homer is not going to take any carries from Kenneth Walker this year. All we need is Kenneth Walker to stay healthy, and that's any running back, right? So Kenneth Walker, guys, he's built like a Greek god. This guy's a beast. He could take 25 carries a game, and he's also going to be catching more passes out the backfield. Guys, all running backs are going to be catching more passes than they have usually, right? In the past, you can just maybe catch 15 or 20 passes, and you're okay. No, guys, about every running back, 95% of all running backs are going to be catching, if they starting, at least 40 passes for the whole season. So even guys like Derrick Henry is going to be catching 40 passes. They're going to be getting these guys out in space. The game has went there. Remember, I talked about hybrids. I talked about how the game is changing. One of the first channels that's been on that, champion that. So, guys, going back to Kenneth Walker, all goal line opportunities, very few bell cows. Jonathan Taylor is a bell cow. Kenneth Walker is a bell cow. CMC is a different type of new wave bell cow, where he's going to be catching passes, lining out a wide receiver. So the game is changing again, as I'm repeating myself, right? So let's move on to my number 4 guy, guys. And make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to this channel. This is cutting edge content. So my number 4 running back that I'm taking off the board, guys, in redraft is Najee Harris. Yes, guys, Najee. And I'm saying Najee for my homeboy. He get on me. He like, man, it's not Najee. It's Najee. Okay, I got you, bro. It's Najee Harris. Now listen, I know that might be like, you got Najee at number 4. Yes, I do got Najee at number 4. And guys, and if you listen to the whole video, I got a bonus guy for you. So make sure you listen to the whole video. So, and this bonus guy that I got, he's kind of like, he's going to throw a monkey wrench and everything. But anyway, Najee Harris, guys, is another bell cow that's going to get all the goal line opportunities. So you see the trend that I'm going with, right? It's all about goal line opportunities. If you're trying to watch a guy carries between the 20s, it doesn't matter. You're going to get fooled. James Conner fooled us a couple years ago. We was like, James Conner. And then he got Chase Edmonds there. Then you also got a backup with Eno Benjamin. And then you got Kyler Murray taking carries. And it didn't matter. Why? Because James Conner got all the goal line opportunities. And when other running backs went down, he even got bigger workloads a couple weeks. Like he got like 25 carries some weeks, right? But it was all about the goal line opportunities that made him a top 5 running back. So Jalen Warren can come in the game. I don't care. Benny Snell, any of these guys can come in. But Najee, yes, Najee, not Najee. Najee Harris is going to be the guy that's going to get all the goal line opportunities. So I want those 6 points in fantasy football, guys. This is fantasy football rankings. And also in real life, I stand on this. I stand on these guys in real life. I actually think these are going to be the top 5 running backs. If you ask me today, who are my top 5 guys in the NFL at running back? So I think fantasy and real life goes together. But again, like I said, nobody's going to get 100% of the carries anymore. Not even Derrick Henry. The game is changing. But we are looking for running backs that are getting all the workload in the red zone and green zone and for the goal line opportunities, right? So make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. This is cutting edge content, guys. All right. And guys, also go sign up for my OnlyFans. That's why I'm telling you about targeting running backs that are getting the goal line opportunities instead of looking at guys who's just touching the ball, right? That's the type of cutting edge content. That's why I say my channel is cutting edge. Also, I don't really go by numbers. I go with feel, not hit. So go check out my catalog. My catalog is brilliant, guys. I think I'm like 70% of all the players that I've talked about. I hit on like 70 or 75. A lot of people get mad when I say that. But just go check out my catalog and you come with me and hit me up in the comment section and say, TD, you crazy? Or, man, wow, you actually have hit on a lot of guys. And the guys that I miss on, they hit the next year. 9 times out of 10, I'm no cap. I stand on that. I put that on my son. So let's go on, guys. I got my last running back and I got a bonus guy if you watch the whole video. So my number 5 running back, guys, that I'm drafting in a redraft league that's coming off the board is Derrick Henry. Yes, guys, back to the bell cow, King Henry himself. Now listen, he's going to get more carries than probably anybody else, but he's going to also get the goal line opportunities. But this year, they will bring in a running back to help catch some passes because they don't want to wear him out before the playoffs. Tennessee is trying to win. Their coach is not trying to wait. He's on ice. So he's trying to win now. So he's not going to try to preserve Derrick Henry or use Derrick Henry up and just to get to the playoffs. So he's trying to win a Super Bowl, go far in the playoffs. So there will be other running backs used. But again, we're talking about goal line opportunities. And all the goal line opportunities are going to go to Derrick Henry. And he's going to catch a few more passes, which is going to make him more valuable. I wouldn't be surprised if Derrick Henry hit 5 or 6 receiving touchdowns this year because the defense ain't going to know what's going to hit him, right? What? Derrick Henry caught a pass? Now he's on the secondary. And nobody in the secondary can tackle him. Very few safeties and corners can tackle Derrick Henry. Very, very few. So, guys, make sure you take Derrick Henry as your number 5 running back coming off the board, guys. So, let's get on to my bonus guy. And thank you for watching the whole video. So, guys, this guy you could take as your number 1 running back. Yes, remember I said that you could throw a monkey wrench in here. I'm okay with taking this guy as your number 1 player in redraft for his running back. Or if you just want to take this guy in a dynasty league, and I know this video is not about dynasty, but you could take this guy as your number 1 player in dynasty. It's Bijan Robinson. Now listen, am I saying he's going to be Emmitt Smith? Am I saying he's going to be Walter Payton? Am I saying he's going to be the next CMC early in his career? No, but I know this guy's going to be really, really good. And teams are going to use him. He's going to be catching passes. So if you was in a standard league, maybe not. But in a PPR league, I'm taking Bijan Robinson early and often, especially as a 0 RB guy. So if I'm going 0 RB strategy, Bijan Robinson is probably going to be my first running back taken off the board in the 3rd round, if he lasts that long. Because you know how everybody is when it comes to drafting and the rookie draft, right? Especially if he goes to like the Dallas Cowboys or some big time franchise that we don't expect to get him. And we're going to be drafting Bijan Robinson very, very early. So I'm okay with taking this guy. If you want to take Bijan Robinson before CMC, that's edgy. Remember, this is cutting edge content. That's edgy, but I don't think you would be crazy. You could hit with that. Because Bijan Robinson, look at Breach Hall, what he was doing. He was the #1 running back a couple weeks in a row. So Bijan Robinson, when week 5, week 6 come along, he could be the #1 running back. And then you're going into your fantasy football playoffs. That's what it's about. You're not trying to draft a running back that's going to be #1 every single week all the way up to your fantasy football playoffs. Because usually that guy could get hurt, right? Or he can miss a couple games and make you lose. So you want the guy that's going to be trending all the way up through the fantasy football playoffs. Fantasy football playoffs, not real football. Right? So in fantasy football playoffs, those are usually young guys or rookies and stuff. And also that's at every position. You are looking for guys that's going to be trending. And guys, if you want this type of information, you got go sign up for my OnlyFans. I talk about a lot of cutting edge stuff like that, where I might draft a running back in the 4th round that nobody else won't, but then he end up trending and he end up hitting because I knew that he was going to get better throughout the season. So guys, make sure you check out my catalog and sign up for my OnlyFans. Peace.